Hi there. So, if you're watching this, I just want to extend my heart to you and know that I'm thinking of you. And I know this is a very wild and strange time for all of us. Every single person on this planet is being affected by this experience right now. Some of us are experiencing more angst and more pain and loss. Others are riding it in a softer way with more privileges, perhaps. You may be fearing for the loss of your job, or it could be the loss of travel like I just experienced. This is minor in comparison to other losses that are happening right now and will be happening. So I just want to extend my love and compassion and camaraderie, experiencing our humanity together. So know that you are not alone. I've pulled out my book, so I thought I would just start with some reading, a very simple but powerful reading from She Reflects, A Spiral Journey for the Feminine Soul. This is from the very first turn of the first chapter that's all around listening. And within the concept of listening, it's about pausing and softening and then listening. This is particular reading that I'm going to do is called Be Kind to Yourself. And I think that this is a really important piece right now, that if you are grieving, allow the grief to come. If you are feeling sadness, it's okay. Cry, do whatever you need. Be kind to yourself and wherever you're at and whatever you're feeling. If you're angry, sad, whatever emotion, be kind to yourself. Go only as fast as your slowest part feels safe to go. Robin Posen. I'm sure you've noticed how easy it is to be hard on ourselves. I'm pretty sure you've also seen evidence of it in your close friends and colleagues, in the people you love. It's something we've all inherited, passed down through the generations, from our families, our schools, our communities, our culture, basically coming from the overarching concepts, guidelines, and principles of patriarchy. Life has taught us, be tough, push hard, be aggressive, achieve more. It's exhausting, harsh, rough, painful. As if life wasn't hard enough, we amplify it by aiming our toughness towards our own thoughts, hearts, bodies, and deeds. Like a poisoned dart penetrating our heart and soul, it bleeds us. It's a recipe for illness, depression, and stress. And it is contagious. I know it's a difficult gig to give up, even when we intellectually and consciously know better. Old habits die hard, right? But even if it's wrapped deep around our bones, it's never too late to undo and release it. It's your responsibility and blessing to be kind to yourself. It's in your power to be and act in devotion to yourself with a compassionate and soft attitude. It's part of your personal healing and part of the collective healing. Because when you practice being kind to yourself, your boundaries will change around how you allow others to treat you and talk to you. When you speak and act kindly towards yourself, you'll want to do the same for others. And so it goes. Your practice affects us all. We need you to practice, to be a way shower and role model for future generations to follow. We need you to utter kind words and be a messenger of peace, love, and kindness. Having said that, please don't put pressure on yourself that you now must be kind. It doesn't work that way. That's the antithesis of what's needed. Yes, my words are meant to spark you to get moving on the kindness path for all of us, and to gently inspire you to soften, soften, soften. This is a gentle invitation. In other words, the last thing you want to do is push towards any goal here. It's all in the allowing and the relaxing. As you engage with these kindness practices, give full permission to yourself to take it slow. Be patient with yourself when you speak unkindly. Keep returning to love and compassion. You're doing the best you can. Take it one day at a time. When you can, from moment to moment, remember, and slowly over time, you'll return to your original self, the loving, kind, and shiny being you were born as. As all sages say, it starts with you. If you want love, be loving to yourself. If you want kindness, be kind to yourself. And here are a few things that you can do to be kind to yourself. Notice your inner dialogue. Invite a curiosity and a listening to your inner voice, thoughts, and feelings. Pay attention with love. When you catch a thought that undermines your sense of joy and self-love, pause and breathe. Give thanks to yourself for noticing, which is the first step in transforming it. If you're able, start a new inner dialogue. 2, watch how you speak to yourself. Your words carry weight. Tapping into kind words, especially when stressed, can be quite difficult. Be gentle on yourself when it's hard. And when you notice you're speaking harshly and disapprovingly to yourself, take a breath and drop into compassion. How would you speak to a loved one? That's the voice you need. 3, be a loving witness to yourself. Be a loving mirror for yourself. How do you hold loving space for another? Be that for yourself. See yourself tenderly and compassionately. With love, notice how you think, feel, and act. Soften your judgments and criticisms. 4, give space for mistakes. Take the pressure off yourself to be perfect. No one needs you to be, and it's harmful to your sense of purpose and all that you have to give. Give yourself lots more space to make mistakes, to forget, to be out of balance, to be confused. Keep returning to love. 5, invoke more gratitude. When you're feeling hard on yourself, remember, you're doing the best you can. This may sound hokey, but really, there's only one you. Give thanks for being you and give thanks in general. Use affirmations. Affirmations are powerful when repeated often. They help rewire and integrate new ideas. It's good practice to say statements like, I love my big heart. I am gentle with myself. I am perfect as I am. I'm finding ways to be gentle with myself. Or create your own. And lastly, suggestion, create a words of kindness list. What kind words can you write to soften yourself? Return to this list as a reminder and support on your healing journey. Use them to create your own affirmations. And here's a Kurdish proverb to wrap this up. Kind words will unlock an iron door. Be kind to yourself. From She Reflects. I hope this inspires you and gives you some comfort and some inspiration in these coming days. And I will be back around. I'll be here. I'm going to post this on social media. And I love you. You're not alone. You are precious. You are perfect. You are magnificent. All my love.